Hey guys, Eric Goldman here for Laughing Place on Location. Today's story is somewhat unique and requires a different type of introduction. Usually we're covering, a sort of specific new event, seasonal offering, except today it's nothing officially branded. It is the fact that Disneyland Resort is simultaneously debuting over 60 new food items. It was something that was just hard not to notice, that they were posting so many different things coming out on the same day, mostly on the Disney Eats site for food and drink items. Both Disneyland and California Adventure, all sorts of different locations. And so it feels like this is kind of in anticipation of the 70th anniversary, which is just around the corner, the kickoff of the celebration for that. So this is not 70th anniversary branded, but it's 70th anniversary adjacent. At least that's the feel we get here. Today I'm going to go around and I'm going to check out some of these new items, and I'm going to try all 60 plus food and drink new items. No, I'm not going to do that. That'd be absolutely insane. I can't do that. But I'm going to try a few. I'm looking forward to a few. There was a few I definitely looked at that list and said, I got to try this, got to try that. So I'll try a few, see some other sights and sounds that are new, maybe check out some of the new menus here. And so come along with me as we do that. And here we have the new site of the Bengal barbecue open for breakfast hours. This began recently, kind of in anticipation, I think, of this new menu item. But yeah, this is a new one for Disneyland Resort to have Bengal barbecue now as a breakfast option. And I think many fans of Bengal barbecue, my wife included, will be happy to eat it even earlier. So here you have the Bengal breakfast bowl. First off, I would say it's not really a bowl. They're gonna call it that. You should put it in a bowl, right? But yes, I think up front here, you've got the spiced ham, as they're calling it. No corporate tie-in with Spam, but we get the gist of what this is there for in place of, because it's very sort of traditional Hawaiian style breakfast here with the eggs, the rice, and the fried spice ham, and then you've got a chili oil and a gravy both accompanying. Very excited to dig into this. Now, I haven't had Spam a lot, but let me see if this tastes like my memory of Spam. It does. We're very tasty. As you might expect, salty. It's spiced, but yeah, very, very good. And then you got traditional eggs and rice. As someone who really likes Hawaiian food, Hawaiian dishes, this is very enjoyable, and this is definitely one that I think I will be returning to again, going through the park, knowing that Bengal barbecue is now just an option here for breakfast. So a couple notes on the sauces. The chili oil definitely has a nice little kick to it. Don't make the mistake I did and put too much of it onto your bite. Maybe drizzle that a little bit. And then I really like the gravy. It's not like a thick Thanksgiving turkey gravy, which I don't think you'd want on breakfast. It's a little thinner, but it's very tasty. It tastes really good with the spiced ham. Over here at Harbor Galley, they've actually added 3 new items, which feels like a lot, when you think about the fact this is a small location with a small menu. But they have a corn soup, and then if you like steak and you like salad, you don't want to have to choose between the two, you can get the steak salad. And then both of those are now listed on the menu, I see. But what's not listed up here on the menu board is a new peach lemonade with peach candy rings coming with it. So yeah, the corn soup definitely sounds up my alley, and that peach lemonade sounds great. Man, what do I get today? Have to make some really hard decisions. Over in Bayou Country, there is a new gator tail churro over at the churros and lemonade stand. Do not worry if you do not want to actually eat alligator. No gator was harmed in the making of the gator tail churro. It's a classic churro rolled in green sugar. At the Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree, they have a new barbecue salad which has chopped brisket on it. It is funny looking at the new menu items that there is a few examples of mixing meat and salad. So you can get that over here. And then also there is a new watermelon lemonade which has an optional collectible Country Bear Jamboree themed sipper. I don't see any of those out right now, but we can put an image for you through the magic of editing. I might need that. I'm a big Country Bear Jamboree fan, so anything that I kind of kind of have to collect. They get me really good with that stuff. As someone who is sad that Constance the bride lost her axe on Haunted Mansion, well, at least she still has it on this shirt. Tiana's Palace has a new cold brew offered today that is beignet flavored, and Tiana herself is here to mark the occasion. And while Tiana is meeting with more guests here at Tiana's Palace, there are also some new items over at the Mint Julep Bar. There is a passion fruit mint julep, and there is also new pineapple flavored Mickey-shaped beignets. Both of those sound really great to me. At least one of those. I think that passion fruit mint julep might be in my future today, because yeah, I like the mint julep in general, and that sounds like a really nice variation of it. Port Royal store might be closed right now, but Royal Veranda is not only open, but it's got 3 new menu items. That includes a Cajun chicken salad sandwich, you've got a strawberry pecan salad, and you've got these 3 different flavored New Orleans inspired snowball. It's basically a shaved ice. All right, my next stop and the next place I'm actually going to eat some food is going to be Tropical Hideway, because they have a new matcha float. And there's just a lot of things in there. Look, anything Dole Whip anyway, I'm sold. And then you've got matcha on top of that, and you've got some coconut. I think there's some chocolate involved. There's a lot of elements to the matcha float. Look, there was no way I'm not going to try a new Dole Whip item. Anything Dole Whip I'm in. This is the new matcha float. It has got mango and strawberry Dole Whip mixed together. It's got white chocolate drizzle. It's got coconut. A lot of things I really like all combined together. And anything Dole Whip I'm pretty much sold on. So I think I'm going to like this one. I kind of know I am, but it sure looks fun. Oh yeah, that was good. I love the coconut too. Extra texture, and coconut just tastes really good. Wonder how much Dole Whip I have on my lips right now. It's okay, I'm in the zone. Red Rose Tavern has 3 new items as well. That includes a chicken Nicoise salad, or is it Nicoise? I don't know, I'm not cultured enough for that one. The provincial grilled chicken BLT, and then the amazing looking s'mores butter cake sundae. We'll put a visual up there for you on that one. I have to try this one, but I feel like I need a second person. That is a daunting task for one person. I mean, I'm sure I could do it, but again, gotta save space for more food today. So the cheesy garlic pretzel bread is one of the tastiest, most delicious treats at all of Disneyland. And so the fact that they have now offered at Maurice's Treats a cheesy garlic pretzel bread breakfast sandwich, I don't know. Am I gonna go for a second breakfast? It's technically lunchtime, but I think I might need it. They also have a cookie croissant, which looks delicious. But yeah, this one's very tempting. Look at that. Yeah, I think it's second breakfast time, guys. I have just been informed that the breakfast cheesy pretzel, whose name I might have mangled earlier, it is sold out for the day. This is the tough times. I hear that baby crying, and I empathize, because it's a sad time for a lot of us right now. I have now magically transported over to California Adventure. I really want to try the pull-apart pizza bread, but that's listed as various outdoor carts. And the first cart I asked at didn't even know about the existence of the pull-apart pizza bread. We are on day 1 of all these new food items, so word will need to be spread. So that's a little bit of a quest I have today, is to find that. In the meantime, I'm going to go over to the studio catering company over here, where there are some other items of interest to me, one of which I think I'm going to try right now. So this is the Lomo Saltado burrito from Studio Catering Co. I'm very curious about this Peruvian-inspired dish. I've never had Lomo Saltado, and also I feel like I should cut open the burrito in this case. I don't normally cut my burritos up before I eat them, but I want to show you the inside. I did much better cutting this burrito in 2 than I expected to. Honestly, I thought this was going to be a complete mess, but it actually cut pretty well. And I don't know if you can see this so great, but I'm still going to try that there are fries inside this burrito. Look, nothing has been never done before. I've seen fries before put in burritos, but still somewhat unusual. I don't know if they've done it before at Disney parks, certainly at this park. Maybe they have though. But it's my first time having a burrito with fries in it, and I'm looking forward to it. Eating on camera is never a great idea visually, but this tastes really good. It's actually, oh, I forgot it came with this because I felt like it could use a little extra kick. Good flavor, but needs a little extra kick. I have a feeling that's where this comes in handy. Do one more bite on camera, and then I'm gonna get messy off camera. Oh yeah, that's awesome. I'm messy, and now I have rice in my teeth. So, man was not meant to watch what's gonna happen next, which is me eating the rest of this burrito. So that burrito was delicious, and now the sun has finally come out after it being a very gray day, so that's great. I would love to try the Western style loaded potato. They also have that here as a new item at Studio Catering Company, but I think I'm a little too full for that. So I'm thinking about my next wait, I'm hearing some voices that sound like very familiar from
Eric.
Laughing Place meetings,
Eric.
but, huh?
Eric, I know we've never met in person, but it's me, Jeremiah. You know, the guy from the East Coast. I happen to be out here on the West Coast. I heard you were trying some new stuff. I wanted to try some new stuff. So I got the pickle chips over at Smoke Jumpers Grill in DCA. Really, really good. The Buffalo Ranch could be a little bit thicker, but the chips are excellent. And they're also very hot. So, sorry to interrupt, but, you know, you're trying new stuff. I'm out here.
Jeremiah.
I never get to be on the California stuff,
Jeremiah.
so I just interrupted.
Jeremiah.
Sorry.
Hey,
But have fun. Is that Mike I hear?
Jeremiah. Hey, it's me, Mike. Coming to you from Disneyland also. There's not much I can eat here because of my food allergies, but I just wanted to check in and say hi to you and Eric. Say you're doing an excellent job at these Laughing Place on locations. And tell you that Disneyland does have a good amount of gluten-free options that I can eat and enjoy on a regular basis. And also, I'll be back here next week for the 70th anniversary of Disneyland. Celebration kicking off Friday, May 16th. And we'll have another episode of Laughing Place on location right here from Disneyland Resort in Anaheim, California. And now, back to you, Eric. Thanks, guys.
Oh, okay, they're done. Jeremiah, Mike, you guys are great, but, you know, come on. This is my Laughing Place on location. You guys do great ones too, but let's get back out there in California Adventure and see what else I can check out. Over in Avengers Campus, the Dora Milaje are just finishing up their show. And over at Shawarma Palace, there is the new Denver breakfast shawarma. We're well past breakfast hours. We've established that part. But I am curious to try that one. Hey, it's Dr. Strange. I bet he likes shawarma too. I mean, maybe Tony introduced it to him at some point. I like to believe so. Anyway, I like the regular breakfast shawarma, and so I'm curious to try this new one. Now I'm gonna go talk to Dr. Strange. Dr. Strange was on his way to another realm. Some call it the Sanctum Sanctorum, some call it backstage at DCA. But I did ask him as he was leaving if he could say hello to Wong for me, and he said he would. And I believe him because he is a man of his word.
Here goes something.
What? He made it!
Hard landing. So hard.
All right, he mostly made it. Life is a highway. I want to ride it all night long. If you're going my way, I want to drive it all night long. I think I just got that last part wrong, but hey, Lightning. There are a couple of new items here at the Crazy Cone Motel. One is a new banana churro. I didn't love the lime one that they had recently, but I might give the banana one a shot. And then there is this sort of chicharron. It's almost a flatbread, but it's on a wheat cracker. It has a long name I'm going to massacre, so I'm not going to say it. But that one I'm just curious about because it just seems like a intriguing kind of different approach to presenting something like that. Hello. Hello there.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. And who is this?
Well, first of of all, you survived outer space.
I
Congratulations.
did. Thank you very much. Thank you.
This is Lady.
Lady?
She is a rescue. I found her in a pink basket. And
Aw.
she lives with me here. Allow me to introduce myself. Donna Lindelaria, unofficial self-appointed honorary mayor.
Oh, I'm not going to remember that exact name, but pleasure.
Just call me Donna.
Okay, excellent,
And
excellent.
what's your name?
Eric.
Eric. Now, Eric, I've heard that in space they have hyperspace.
That is true.
Sometimes Lady is hyperactive.
Oh, yeah, I can see it, but right now she's calm.
I love your ears. Eric, are you looking for movie stars? Because I
Yes.
think Lady is very emotive.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I can see that this is like she's begging to be on the big screen.
Really?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think so.
Yeah, I see big things for you, lady. Now, there is another lady who works for Disney, but I think you two would get along.
Really? Is
Yeah.
it a dog?
It's a dog.
Do you like other dogs, darling?
Yeah. I think you guys could be great. It could be a team-up movie.
Like a co-star?
Yeah, exactly.
Or in her case, a cur-star.
Ah, there you go. Yes, I will definitely put in a good word with all the people involved. Okay.
You know young Mr. Disney?
Yes, I do. Yes.
He'd be a really good person to get in with. He knows all the movies.
I think so. I think he's going to see her and he's going to see that star potential.
Oh, well, it's lovely to meet you. Hang on, we're getting an interview for the movie. Come on, come say hi. Eric, with a C or a K?
Oh, with a C.
It was a pleasure, darling.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Thank you for asking around about the spelling. Take
a
care.
lovely day. You're
You
welcome.
too. Bye. Well, that was great. I love that. What a great performer. Cast member was great. The dog, obviously, lady, she was great. Not what I said about the star potential. And yeah, Disney, we need those live performers, that sort of street entertainment. It adds so much to areas like this. And I was very glad to see them hanging out today. Clarabelle's has a new item too, and it is a pretty impressive looking one. We got the Neapolitan macaron available as of now. That looks very hearty. All right, of the many new churro offerings, Willie's Churros has the one I'm most excited by, and that would be the chocolate pecan churro. I mean, that sounds freaking delicious. If there is a churro in my future, my immediate future, there's definitely going to be churros in my future, but there's a churro today, it's going to be this one. Word on the street is some people like pickles, and I don't support it, I don't condone it, but if you're one of those pickle lovers, they got fried pickles now at Smoke Jumpers. I don't get it, guys. Pickles are gross. My family disagrees with me, you might disagree with me, but fried pickles, here, if you want that sort of thing. Was hoping to go Soarin', but alas, there is no Soarin' to be had right now. Come back to me, Soarin'. Come back to me soon. There was blood on the saddle, blood all around. How you doing, buddy? Grizzly Falls Churros also has the chocolate pecan churro, so that's 2 chances to get this thing. Feels like it's really calling to me. Feels like this is my fate to have the chocolate pecan churro. You don't argue with fate. Oh yeah, gooey. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Come on, maple glaze? You don't argue with maple glaze. So originally I thought I might get one of several items that is here at the Paradise Garden Grill. They've got the chicken taquitos rojos. They've got plant-based carne asada burrito. They also have as a dessert the mango strawberry chili lime parfait. All sound delicious, but I just had that churro and it was delicious and very filling, but I still need to leave room for the pull-apart pizza bread if I can find it. So unfortunately, I'm not going to try any of those items. There's actually a couple more here too. I can't remember them all. There's so many that are available at this location, but they are for a future visit. There it is, guys. The promised land, the pull-apart pizza bread has been discovered, shall be eaten. Let's do this. So yes, I found it. It wasn't just a myth. The pull-apart pizza bread, it exists. You know, kind of looks like I would call pizza normally because there's bread and there's cheese and pepperoni, but it is extra bready, so I guess that's the pull-apart bread part. I found it at the cart by Paradise Garden Grill, although I was told you can also find it by Incredicoaster. Maybe one other cart, but it seemed a little shaky on that. So there's at least 2 locations. I'm going to now pull apart some of it try it. And it tastes like pizza. And guess what? I like pizza. Like I said, I had the churro not too long ago. So this is going to be it for me for a while. I think I need a few hours until I get another food item. But this was a quest that I'm glad ended in happiness, because I was actually at a couple different carts and no one knew what I was talking about. But finally this one, they had it. So very happy about this. I'm going to go check out a couple other things and let the digestion occur, because yeah, I need a little break from breadiness and churro-ness, even though first I got to finish this because it's freaking good. Did I eat all the pull-apart pizza bread? Yes. Am I now in the food coma stage of the day? Correct. I'm going to make myself walk though. But I don't think there's going to be any more food. Walking is necessary. Maybe some water. That sounds good too. So here we have the Incredicoaster, of course. And right next to it is this cart here. And yes, as promised, you can find more pull-apart pizza bread right here. Should I get another one? No, because I would like literally explode like that guy in Monty Python in The Meaning of Life. But good to know it's here for a future visit when I'm not so full. And for you to know, because you should try it. It's really good. Here in San Francisco, there is plenty of new food items as well. That includes here at Aunt Cass's. There's a bacon and cheddar ale soup that's in a bread bowl. And there is a peaches and cream bread pudding. So many bread choices. I can't have any more bread today, but it will be here for me next time. There's also a strawberries and cream cold brew at Aunt Cass for those of you who like cold brew. And then right across the way at Cocina Cucamonga, there is a ube cake flan that sounds actually super delicious, has a dessert item. I told my wife I'd save that one for her because we'll split that one together because she's super hyped on it. And they also have a few drink choices here. So the last eatery I will do a little stop by here today is Flo's, where they have a couple of items. They have the pastrami sandwich and they have the race day salad, which comes with golden crispy chicken, which is very large pieces of chicken based on the photo. So another example of salad and large chunks of meat and or poultry. But I also want to go over here because this is my first time seeing in person these little guys that are on top of some of the containers, specifically the food-only containers. And this is a pretty fun way to let people know in a bigger way, don't throw your other stuff in here. This is food scraps only. Does that guy have eyes? In the Cars universe, are trash cans sentient as well? That opens a whole other can of worms and can of trash. All right, guys, that wraps up this edition of Laughing Place on Location. Thanks for going on this journey with me. This sort of unusual non-event event where they debuted all this food simultaneously without putting any branding on it. But there was plenty to try out, that's for sure. Didn't get to 60 plus items, but what I got to, I did very much enjoy. If I had to name favorites of what I had today, the Lomo Saltado burrito. I like that quite a bit with the sauce added. It kind of needed that sauce. Once you had it, it was delicious. But maybe the pull-apart pizza bread. Now, is that recency bias because it's the very last thing I had? Possibly, but it was also very, very tasty. So I would highly recommend that one, but there are so many choices here. I have plenty more to get to on the next trip for me, but for now I need to walk off all the food I just had, so I'm gonna go to downtown Disney and do just that. All right, guys, we'll be back with another Laughing Place on Location soon. For now, I'm Eric Goldman. Thanks for watching.